Hello humans, welcome to the channel. My name is Matt and I am living and traveling in a van I have converted all by myself with no experience. I am currently on a multi-month mega road trip, my grand van adventure, traveling all around the country, stopping for adventures wherever catches my eye. Okay, I'm about an hour out of the Great Basin National Park, my destination, but I'm driving past this huge expansive white desert and I saw a couple roads that go into it, so I'm gonna go see if I can check this out real quick. Apparently this is a dry lake basin. Sevier Lake. As I was driving past, I saw this just huge white expanse and I kept thinking, what is that? I want to go see what that is. And finally I saw a couple roads that cut in, so I had to turn around and head on back and check it out. Man, this is cool. Jeez, look at this. I love going on these little random side quests when I see something cool. Jeez. This is really, really cool. All right, well, I guess that satisfied my urge. What a fun diversion. Random shit you see off the side of the road. Got a nice little sourdough, homemade sourdough sandwich with some ham and cheese. You can't see the edges because it's all mirage. Everything's all shimmery. Damn, that's cool. All right, time to hit the road again. This stain on the road is actually smushed grasshoppers. There are so many of these giant grasshoppers crawling onto the road that the road was stained from their bodies. That's crazy. I was like, oh, a truck is just dumping out dirt or something. There's been some dirty trucks. No. So many giant grasshoppers getting smushed. Hello humans. All right, first full day in Nevada. We're at the Great Basin National Park. Just stopped in at the visitor center to get my required magnet and pin for the collection. I talked to the rangers because I wanted to go into the caves, but last time I checked there was no availability, but they said there's a bunch of walk-ins, so I'm gonna go over there and see if we can get lucky for that. And then I'm also gonna go hit up the Bristlecone Pine Trail, which takes you up to a glacier, which is the southernmost glacier in America. You would not think that there'd be a giant chunk of ice in the middle of this desert, but apparently there is. Just like we saw the world's largest tree by mass over in the Pongo aspen clone, here on the Bristlecone Trail are some of the oldest trees in the world, upwards of 4,000 years old, which is just bananas. So, got my map. Gonna go head over to the Caves Visitor Center and see if we can get lucky there. This is my 5th national park of the trip, plus 1 national preserve and 1 national monument. Not bad, not bad. I'm looking forward to today. I've never been to a glacier, and I love interesting botanical specimens. So seeing these ancient trees sounds really freaking cool. And I'm assuming temperature's gonna be lower once we get into the park. Once we get down into the park, because it has been hot in the Nevada desert here. Hot. Well, it's our lucky day. We got a pass for a 1-hour cave tour a little bit later in the day. I think I have enough time to go on the hike first, so I'm gonna go do that. But I'm super stoked. And it's 52 degrees in the cave, so That's gonna feel so nice. All right, we're heading up to the bristlecone pines and the glacier. This trail starts at 10,000 feet. So I'm probably gonna be huffing and puffing. The temperature here is so nice. It's like low 70s. Beautiful, beautiful. This is gonna be a great day. Took a short little detour, said there was a lake over here, so. Ooh. This is beautiful. Ooh, that is brisk. Onward. God, the smell here is amazing. So fresh, mountain fresh. Wow. Whoa, look at that. Oh, doesn't really look like much, I guess. This is cool. Oh, that's a cool view of it. Wow. I mean, they call it a rock glacier. It does look like mostly rocks. There's a spider on the snow. Huh. Pretty cool. Beautiful. Look at a big old coliseum of rock. We made it to the glacier. I expected more ice, but this is very cool. They do say it's a rock glacier, so I guess there's ice underneath all of that. Very impressive. It's so peaceful in this little bowl. You can hear all the bees buzzing on all the little mountain flowers. I'm gonna chill here for a couple minutes, just to soak it in for a little bit before I head back on down. We should have plenty of time. All right, time to mosey on back down. Ooh. 2,000 years old. Holy crap. That other tree was over 3,000 years old. That's insane. Here's another 3,000-year-old tree. Gosh. Well, that was just a lovely, lovely little hike. The glacier was super cool. The lake was beautiful. And you know what? That trail was full of lovely, lovely humans. Everyone that I passed and I talked to was just super, super nice. I even chatted up this old guy for a while. I passed him like 3 times. But yeah, that, you know, I needed that because I was still a little salty about humans from the whole Fish Lake incident with the air rifles and such. So yeah, I feel much better about humans now. Oh boy, fucking humans. Anyways, we made really good time heading back down to the cave entrance. I got enough time to eat a little sandwich, and then I'm going on a 1-hour cave tour, so I'm super stoked about that. Yeah, it should be freaking awesome. What a day. What a lovely day. Well, today was just a super fun day. The hike was awesome. The people were awesome. The cave was awesome too. Just an awesome day, man. I'm back at the campground. It's a Bureau of Land Management campground, but it's like it actually has picnic tables and fire rings and stuff like that. This is actually the equestrian campground, but it's a little bit more private. Yeah, so I like it up here. So we're just getting camp set back up for the evening. Something like that. Let me see here. Which way is north? Nope. Alright, now we got internet. We can chillax for the afternoon. Got us parked so the tree out there is giving us some nice shade for the window. And then it's shady on this side, so I can just leave the door open. Let the air flow. Oh man, I feel really good. I feel really good. Today was a great day. Oh man, I almost forgot to scratch off a new state since we camped in Nevada. Yay! All right. Not too shabby, not too shabby.